All right. So let's discuss the candidates for Lois and Superman, the three candidates that apparently are still in the running. And the first one we have is Phoebe Dynevor. God, I hope I said that right. So let's see. She's best known for being the fourth Bridgerton child from the Netflix show Bridgerton, which I'll tell you right now, I've maybe heard of some of these people in passing or their shows, but know nothing about any of them. So she is 28 years old, and so that's candidate number one. And she is an English actress. So I'm starting with Lois because I really don't have any opinions one way or the other. Because, well, I mean, Lois can look like anything. It's mostly Clark that people put a brand on, that he must look a certain way. So next we have Rachel Brosnahan, and I'm familiar with this show. She's the marvelous Miss Maisel. So she is 32 years old, and let's see, and she's married to Jason Ralph. So that is candidate number two. So, okay, let's move on. And candidate number three is Emma Mackey. Her name sounds familiar, her face looks familiar, but she's best known she's 27 years old, and she is best known as Maeve Wiley, as the sardonic teenager in Sex Education, which is a Netflix show. And I've only seen one clip of that show, and that's only to show that asexuals exist, and it's been making the rounds of the asexual forums. So that's all I know about that. So let's move on to Clark, aka Superman. So first we have Tom Brittney, who is 32 years old. And I'm getting the feeling that most of these people are going to be British, which is fine as long as they can do a believable American Kansas accent. I really don't care. So, I think I'm cutting off his face. So, this is Tom Brittney. Let's move on. So, next up we have David Corenswet. I hope I'm saying his name correctly, because dang. Okay. So he is 29 years old, and he looks like a younger Jensen Ackles. He really does. So yeah, him I like for the role of Superman, just based on how he looks. He began guest starring in series including House of Cards. So I guess he doesn't have a real claim to fame. It's just that. It's just House of Cards. I should say it's just a bunch of series that he's been in, but nothing where he's the leading man. So that is him. And our last candidate is Nicholas Hoult, who is 33 years old. And let's see. This is the name that I saw banded about when there was even talk of recasting Superman. So that's all I know of him. Let me see. It doesn't really say right here on Wiki what his claim to fame is. So apparently he's done a lot of leading roles. But that is all I have for that. Just switch this back so I can put the phone down and give my arm a rest. So those are your candidates for Lois and Clark. So what do you guys think? Do you guys have a favorite? Do you not like any of them? They all seem to be about the same age, so I don't think that there's any two that stand out. It's going to really come down to the chemistry test to see who clicks better, is my guess. And yeah, hopefully we'll find out soon who is our new Lois and Clark. So with that, I will see you in the next video.